What is going on, everybody? It is me, your boy Perucho. We are back with another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. In today's Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle, we're back with another Dokkan All Stars raid, and yeah, let's see how far we could get into this freaking what's in this video, and then from there on, you already know the drill of like how far we get into it. Doesn't really matter too much. Usually I try to reach it up to at least 10ish, and if anything, I wonder when the day will come where it gets to a point like we probably won't do as much damage as we like to, and then we'll complete like about 5 levels per video, and it's like, bro, oh my god, this is starting to get a little bit dragged. But you know what, of course we still got to complete it, right? And there's still so much videos that we have to do too, because dude, this ain't going nowhere, bro. There's still so much levels to complete and such. I wonder how much, I mean, in total, I'm pretty sure this video is going to be the 40th one that I've released, and I can't even tell you guys that I like know that number on the top of my head, because I was rearranging some of the Dokkan All Stars videos, or usually my my video projects and whatnot is what I call them and such. For each video that I do, sometimes there'll be like very small edits, and then other times they'll be like very long edits and such. And I definitely want to back them up as soon as I'm done with them, and have for whatever purposes, if I ever need them again, boom, I could just drag it out of my freaking backup. But yeah, I think I uploaded 2 in the backup, which I think was up to 39. So yeah, this is definitely the 40th one, dude. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the 40th one. If it's wrong, then you guys have another reason to clown on me, dude. Which, I mean, you guys already have more than enough reason to do so, honestly, because that's what I feel like happens around this channel. It's just me being a clown, or just doing just idiotic stuff, like sometimes in some videos. It'll be funny. It's funnier too when it happens on freaking live streams, dude, in my opinion. But yeah, guys, the most important, of course, in my freaking videos is you guys, of course. How you guys doing? Hopefully all of you guys doing freaking tastic. But yeah, so far we completed like 2 levels, and yeah, I think we already like 2 minutes ahead of time. Hopefully if we don't get super tight constantly like we just did there, we should be able to be moving at a faster pace here. But yeah, do have like, I guess, 2 things I want to talk about in here in today's video. One of them is being oh, dude, that didn't do as much damage as I thought it was gonna do, dude. That's freaking crazy. But damn, that actually kind of sucks. I'm guessing these other 2 aren't gonna, unless like they do like start doing crits, then maybe I should have probably put the GT duo up front, because we're facing against a physical type here, and yeah, they're not getting the damage boost since they're not in the second or third slot. Dude, oh my god. I mean, hey, we're finishing off this Vegeta, but this probably took more than I would like for it to take, right? But yeah, 2 things I want to talk about. So I saw a video the other day, and it was like Sajam talking about like the leverless controllers that he has, which, I mean, for a while I've been calling them hitboxes, but I'm pretty sure the correct term is leverless controllers, because hitbox, it is a controller per se. It's not like the name of the controller, you know what I mean? And dude, that just like seeing him review. Should I? Oh wow, the old link. that's a good chunk of links though. They're linking up right there. But let's do that. Do this, and then we should do it. This freaking this Vegeta Jr. should be able to just get clapped by the Majin Buu duo in the middle slot. But yeah, just seeing the leverless controllers and how many options are there now available to everybody in the public, it's just nuts, dude. What we have one from Razer, we have one from Vitrix, dude. Another one from no, I don't think Mad Cats did one of their own, but like I'm pretty sure there's a few other companies that have done so, and it's just like, dude, there's so many options. You got different sizes too, like you got like the small, medium, and large sizes as well. Whichever you just buy. I would say whichever you like to choose. Honestly, dude, I remember one time one of my roommates, she had this thing, not a leverless controller per se, but they did have like a small, like a lever controller, and I was like curious how it'll work if I use it, right? Because you just won't know how it feels. I mean, visually, I was like, dude, I feel like I know for a fact if I were to use this, it would be very, very uncomfortable. And you know what? I wasn't wrong, dude. I know I guess my comfort is so sometimes I'll surprise myself and be like, oh wow, okay, I wasn't expecting it to be like this, but dude, yeah, it's just I didn't have enough room to move around. It was just very weird, dude. And then that's that. But aside from that, what I was talking about initially, leverless controllers, dude. That I remember it. In college, one of my professors was like giving us a project to do, and I think we're not. No, he wasn't really giving a project per se, because Okay, so one of my the year before that, one of my other roommates, he created a freaking whatchamacallit, what not a leverless controller per se, but he made an arcade stick controller, and I'm like, oh dude, what the hell? Why'd you do that? That's so dope. What the hell? Is there any purpose for this? And he's like, yeah, it was for the finals for one of his class, which I did take the following year because it did sound interesting at first, dude. And you know, the class overall I still liked it, but yeah, he said that was for his final, and the professor like, that's dope. You should do that, and I'll count it towards the final grade, right, dude? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm like, I go up to the professor and I'm like, dude, if I do this right now ahead of time, would it still be able to be counted for whatchamacallit, for like a final grade or something? He's like, yeah, or I don't know if he said yeah or something, but like, you know, he was like a lot. He's like, yeah, sure, why not? That would be like interesting to see. And then I didn't want to create like a, you know, arcade stick per se because I already have two. I'm pretty no, I only have one actually. Yeah, I only have one. You know, because I feel like there's no reason for me to buy two or have to, because you know, like I don't have any other people to play with. Freaking what's it called? Give me a second, guys. I don't have like anybody else to play with, you know, fighting games, and just, you know, there's no reason to, right? So I'm like, all right. Anyway, oh, dude, I made a drastic mistake. I just realized that freaking we're fighting against an AGL unit. I thought we were still facing against freaking Vegeta Junior, so that's why I put the freaking GT duos up front. But anyways, yeah, I didn't want to make an arcade stick. I already have one, so I'm like, dude, you know what? Instead of like, you know, doing an arcade stick, let's create a freaking, you know, at the time, like I said, call it a hitbox, dude. I'm like, yo, and the original one thing to that, because I really wanted to buy like a leverless controller at first, and then but the only gripe I had was if you guys don't know, the original layout for like the buttons for the leverless controllers is like, I don't know if it's just too squished up for me in my opinion. And then I think I tried, so before like I actually like crafted, well not crafted, but like, well I got materials and such, but before I started like making the holes for the controller, I'm like, all right, let me create like a, you know, like a test kind of thing. So like I got the original like button layout, and then I got like, I spaced like the buttons out to like you know, to that I think would be more comfortable for me. And what's also funny enough too is that during that that stage where I was like, you know, I printed out the two different button layouts. I'm like, you know what, let's do like a quick survey on people and ask them what you know, what button layout they prefer more. And to my surprise, a lot more people obviously prefer like the other ones, a little more spacious. Like, you know, the four left buttons, your directional buttons are, you know, somewhere on the left, and then the freaking whatchamacallit, the buttons on the right is like your attack buttons and whatnot. And then I'm like, yeah, because you know, it kind of makes sense. And I haven't seen, I mean, I did see in that video that there was like a controller that did offer that like there's like the buttons are spaced out a bit, but I think the controller overall was small. I'm not too sure, but yeah. Oh my god, this guy did freaking 141,000 damage, dude. That's freaking crazy. But yeah, did the button layout, drilled out the holes, you know, and then I started like buying my parts and whatnot, created the controller, and dude, after creating everything, putting all the pieces together and testing it out and such, dude, I'm a big leverless controller fan, dude. After making my own and start using it, I mean, at first, obviously, it was very, I guess, difficult. Like, it didn't take me like, you know, obviously months to get adjusted to using that kind of controller, but it did take quite a amount of time to like get my head used to, or my mind getting used to like what the buttons are and not feeling like weird about it and such. And but overall, like, I'm glad I stuck out with the controller, and like I'm like, dude, I'm gonna dedicate some time to try to learn to play this, because I know this way is the optimal way to freaking play, you know, fighting games for sure. Oh my god, he's doing so. I did the same mistake where I put the freaking I thought we were facing against AGL, you know, but we're facing freaking Ins Goku, who's, I mean, unless we start doing crits, which I doubt. Yeah, I don't even think this isn't gonna finish him off here, but whatever. But yeah, I'm like, yeah, this is gonna do a lot, probably 300,000. I mean, we did super like twice. Okay, no, yeah, 100,000. But as I was saying before, yeah, after putting some time making the controller, putting some time practicing with the controller, like during the time I was playing fighters, and you know, you need to be like Speedy McGee there, like of like thinking when I'm reacting, dude, it paid off. It really paid off. And I mean, I still wouldn't mind using like a lever controller, like, you know, it's still like it'll be a bit weird at first, but then I'm like, oh whatever, I'll just get used to it. But dude, yeah, I still have it right here. It's literally right next to like where I'm sitting at right now. And any day, whenever, you know, maybe, I mean, no, I highly doubt I'm gonna use it for freaking, what's it call it, sparking Neo Zero, or how do you say it? It's, oh my god, the new Budokai game for freaking Dragon Ball. I highly doubt I'm gonna use it for whenever I'm gonna commit myself to another fighting game to play with. Maybe Project L. I'm not too sure. I still gotta try out that game for myself, or this game. What's I'm gonna call it? What's this other freaking game? Dude, I had like another game in mind that I want to, but oh, no, oh, Killer Instinct. If there's like another iteration of freaking Killer Instinct that just releases out of nowhere, then I might put in time to that. And dude, I could imagine. Oh, that'd be so dope, dude. Oh my god, just doing that and such. Crazy. But yeah, that's I guess something I wanted to talk about is just using levelers controllers, and you know, there's options out there. I guess my sort of like experience with it, and how, like, you know, I've created it, how I've used it, and dude, I mean, well, everybody's preference is different, right? To like what kind of controller they want to use. So guys, you shouldn't feel like, I guess, what's the right word for it? Like, I'm trying to think of a word, but don't feel forced to like switch to leverless just because, you know, a lot of people are saying like it's so much better. Whatever, play how you feel. Play however you feel comfortable. If you feel comfortable playing with a controller, on fighting games or whatever game you need to use it, by all means, just do that. If you feel comfortable using a lever stick controller, use that. If you feel way better, if you feel, you know, it's more comfortable playing leverless, and do that, dude. Do that. Do whatever you want, man. Don't let anybody tell you what to do, how to play, and you know what's the most optimal way to play. The most important thing is, of course, you having fun, and including that is also feeling comfortable of how you play. Because, dude, I remember when I was playing on freaking what's it called, God of War. I'm pretty sure it was like the first God of War, not God of War Ragnarok, like the reboot one. And dude, when I was playing with the PS4, dude, my hands started cramping. I'm like, dude, oh my god, dude, I can't use this controller. This controller is kind of, you know, it's not for me, man. It's not. I don't know how people like play with that controller. I mean, you know, obviously they just got used to it and whatnot, but for me, I just got so used to the comfort of freaking playing with the Xbox controller, because the Xbox controller layout is just, oh, dude, it's so good. It was so freaking good. And then I think there's, I don't know, there probably is converters that I could probably like buy, but those things can be like, you know, like $80 or something around that, around there, where you could like use it to use your Xbox One controller on the freaking PS5 controller. Because I remember I did that for because my leverless controller is, you know, is a universal board, so I could use it on the Nintendo Switch, Xbox One per se, not the Xbox Series X or the PlayStation 4. But now, since, you know, there's a PlayStation 5 and the freaking, what's it call it, you know, the Xbox Series X, but I think there's something going on with the freaking Xbox Series X, or the Xbox policy, because I think it's just to prevent cheaters for it. Which, I mean, I understand, honestly, because, you know, I don't understand why people play freaking with Chronos. I remember somebody freaking accused me of like playing with Chronos when I was playing Halo, and I'm like, and I'm gonna be completely honest, you guys. When they say Chronos, I'm like, what the hell is Chronos, dude? What is that? And I'm like, is that some sort of cheat? And then I send like the message to my friends, like, you know, because I like sending those kinds of messages to my friends so they could like laugh with me. And then I forgot what one of my friends said, but then I looked it up afterwards, and I'm like, wait, these things exist where you could have like a device that you could plug in your mouse and keyboard to trick like you're playing with an actual controller. And, you know, obviously when you play a mouse and keyboard, you're getting more precision. And I'm like, dude, what the hell? I did not know these kinds of things existed, dude. It's just like, I guess dude, sometimes when I like look back over my videos, or sometimes when I'm playing Halo Infinite, I just like move around. So I'm like, dude, oh my god, dude, I can imagine with a mouse and keyboard. Like, I'm not comfortable playing with a mouse and keyboard, but like, I'm pretty sure, like, you know, my aiming and such, and I mean, my movement will still be the same, obviously, but like my aiming per se, like I could do flicks and one of that, it'll be freaking crazy. But nah, I'm just used to playing freaking controller and like a medium sensitivity. I would say it's not even like a high sensitivity, but yeah. That day I found out what Chronos is. I did say I want to talk about two things, but yeah, leverless controllers did take up quite the conversation here, and yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here, guys. Good talk. You know, not too bad. We didn't get to 20 lows, but we are close to getting to the 700 mark. But guys, that's gonna be it, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace out, everyone.